Mr. MICCASTERJ. That's me, and I'm wearing one of my iconic hats. This is one of the first hats I wore when I turned around and got on Instagram. I'm on a military mission right now, so you that's the reason why I see the headgear. Yep, still got a side job. Me and York are getting closer and closer to making this a full-time thing. And if you guys bump up this album, the way I know you're gonna bump up this album, it's definitely gonna happen. Projecting it, put it in the atmosphere. But for real though, going into it, so the song we're gonna actually turn around and talk about this time is Parasol. Parasol was interesting, right? Don't hate me for this, York. Parasol was interesting because when I did the song, I did it with the interest of me and York kind of both creating lines to it. And I was in such a deep zone when I made the song that I wrote so hard to it. And York heard it. He heard the vocals, he heard the stylings and how I was doing it. He was like, I'm not touching that, yo. I'm gonna run back one. All right. But it's ironic because he's the one that made the beat. But the beat is so intricate. Like it has such a deep pop R&B with a slash mix of hip hop thing. Like it sits in this weird, cool pocket that you could just play with, right? And I went a sing route instead of a rap route because we're versatile. I went a sing route and went a rap route, and it just worked. Like it worked. It just flowed right. The melodies hit and everything like that. And so Parasol is about that constant shadow, the constant level of doubt that always follows you around. Pick anything, right? Demons, past, whatever, right? It's always following you around. You always trying to beat that out. But then not knowing that once you finally beat it, what happens? What are you out that struggle, right? And Parasol speaks to that, and it's such a deep song, right? And I think the song is blended out even well because York runs vocal backgrounds in the back of it, so it just makes it sound so wholesome, man. Like it just sounds so melodic, and I know you guys are gonna like it. And so watch out for Parasol. Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's the MICCASTERJ. That's me. Yo, funny story behind that, right? And he doesn't know I'm going to do this, but I'm going to credit him anyway. I know he's going to die, but I'm going to credit him anyway. York's actually the one that made me start really doing that. I first started doing it in a podcast that I do, separate to music. But I never really did it in music. I did it one time on the track that we did. Ironically, the track was Ambition, back when we were first coming up with doing this whole idea. And he said you should use that, and ever since I just naturally turn around and do it now. I just can't stop. So I like it. But yeah. So once again, it's Mike Castor. The song we're gonna actually turn around and talk about this time is "Think About Me," and "Think About Me" is interesting because it's gonna sound and seem like a dark song, and it's not. See, what's really fun is I love trying to take songs into this weird spin where it seems like I'm gonna go into a really questionable zone, and then catching you off guard with lyrics that you weren't expecting. And "Think About Me" is exactly that. It's actually a love song. It's a love song, but it's a serious song. So it's a song that kind of talks about being able to love people and them accepting and dealing with your relationship scars, but you also acknowledging those relationship scars and separating it from that person. All right, because we all go through relationships and stuff like that, and the downside is that every relationship takes a piece of us, and we bring that into the next relationship. A lot of times we don't check that. We don't really give that the healing that it's supposed to have, and I think that's important. So the thing about me talks about the importance of that. It talks about the importance of loving the person. It talks about the importance of understanding aspects of relationships that didn't go well, but also giving that person the credit to not fall into the same category. So not already making the assumption that this person's going to end up the same way. And I think that is the message a lot of people can get behind. So think about that while you think about me in the Think About Me song. Yeah. What up, what up, what up? It's the MICCASTERJ. That's me, the Mike Cass, and I cannot believe that I'm getting to do SOSS, because really it was a team effort, right? And I also feel exposed without my beanie, but that's a different story. Alright, so, yo, seriously, like, this song was a happy accident. And I mean that in the most positive way. Like, of course, we're doing what we need to do to make it sound nice and everything like that, but this song, we went into it trying to create 2000 elements, like early 2000s, all right? Like really recreating the kind of like Weezer kind of vibe, something like that, right? And you'll hear it in the beat, because the way I made the beat has like the really islandy bounce type thing, and it's cool. And then so came up with SOSS, because everyone and their mama has an SOS song, so I added another element to it. And SOSS stands for Stop Overlooking Someone's Struggle, right? So we turned around, we did that. We created this chant, and Hook and York put the filter portions on the chant, and the chant goes throughout different hooks and parts of the songs, and it just made another element, another likability to the song. It's crazy. You throw that in with me going into my pop rock bag, and throwing in some sing-song elements and stuff like that. York turn around doing some sing-song elements, and then throwing in with for a twist a rap lyric inside there, right? Because it's so versatile on different beats, and it just created a nice punch to the end. It was like an icing on the cake, right? And so SOSS is about getting to a point where you stop being so self-indulged, stop being so focused on what's going on with you, and start really realizing like other people are going through stuff too, man. And you start making that shift, that pivotal moment to kind of like really start acknowledging that. Because it's easy to be caught up in our own space, caught up in our own head and stuff like that, but there's really other people really struggling, man. And I think we take the time to really reach out to one another, we make a lot more breakthroughs. But yeah, SOSS, without a doubt, is my favorite song on this whole entire album, because it's just there's so many fun elements. It's so cool. The vocals came out so crazy. It's just like everything that could have went right with this song that went right with the song. Like it's not another way to describe it. So I hope, because you can tell by the way this video is running, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it, because it's definitely going to be one of the top repeated songs. I'm telling you now, calling it.